Yeah.
Ano ang ikinagagalit nyo sa 2025 budget?
Ito na yung ang tawag ni President Bongbong sa ang description na ginawa niya. Sabi ko, mabait talaga si Presidente. Suboptimal. Sabi ko, hindi suboptimal itong budget ng 2025. Subpar. Maraming problema. Lalo ngayon, may lumabas na naman panibagong issue na hindi natin alam kung ano yung totoo. Of course, sinabi ni Congressman Sid
Na allegedly may blanco.
Yeah. Maybe he was looking at another document. But ito, ipast-track natin yung proseso kasi iwanan na natin yung General Appropriations Bills ng House at saka ng Senate kasi i-reconcile yan sa BICAM. Fast forward tayo sa BICAM. Kung ang nakita ni Congressman Sid, yung unsigned na BICAM report, na iyon pa lang yung pipirmahan ng mga senador, well, baliwala yon kasi hindi naman yun ang BICAM report. Kung ang nakita ni Congressman Sid, yung signed by the bicameral conference committee members, may problema tayo doon. Kasi kung may blanco doon, alam mo pagdating sa plenary, hindi pa rin final document. Kasi subject to ratification by both houses. Pero sa ratification, walang amendment mangyayari doon. It's either they vote to ratify or not to ratify.
Okay, but I think let's get straight to the point. The budget is signed, batas na ito.
Yes.
Ang tanong ko sa inyo, how would you describe the budget? Controversial ang budget na ito in one word other than subpar.
Maraming problema, hindi pwedeng one word. Una-una, merong question ng constitutionality.
Okay.
Why? Education sector. Ang maliwanag yung constitution na sinasabing yung education sector, ito yung binibigyan ng highest budgetary priority. Lumalabas ngayon, although nag-veto kasi nadagdagan yung public works ng 288 billion. Okay. Naiwan ngayon sa priority yung education sector. Ang kinaiklaim ng DBM, hindi, narinig ko pa yung isang dati kong colleague, Senator Gatchalian, na medyo nireakan ko sa X, sa Twitter. Sinama yung PMA, sinama yung PNPA, isinama yung National Defense College.
Na training.
Yeah,
Yun.
no, sabihin natin educational institution, but ito yung catch, nakalimutan na ba nila na yung President's message, yung budget message ng Presidente, nung sinabit yung NEP, National Expenditure Program, sa Kongreso, sa lower house, naka-specify doon, pati yung DBM, meron silang press briefer. Sinabi nila, yung education sector, bibigyan ng highest budgetary priority in compliance with the Constitution. Pero, composed of DepEd, CHED, SUCs, at saka TESDA. Apat lang. Bakit isisingit mo ngayon yung PMA?
So, how do you describe that act? Itong ginawa nila?
Well, nasa Supreme Court.
Pero panluloko ba to?
Malalaman natin kung ano maging ruling ng Supreme Court.
But
of course,
what do you think?
Well, sa tingin ko, merong gano'n, parang nagmi-mislead o nang co-confuse. Kasi ba't isasama mo yung mga institutions, learning institutions, na hindi naman kasama doon sa President's message.
Okay.
Second, mabuti na lang yung dating PhilHealth funds, di ba? Ito, naglagay sila ng additional 2 provisions, special provision, under the unprogrammed appropriations. Tatlo kasi yan eh. Pag sinabi natin budget, regular, special purpose fund, nandun sa ilalim ng special purpose fund, yung unprogrammed. Dati, at saka since time immemorial, 3 lang yung kondisyon na kung pwede mong gamitin yung special purpose fund or yung unprogrammed. Kung merong pera ang treasury, nag-certify na may pera tayo rito. Pangalawa, merong revenue measure na magpapondo sa proyekto. Ang program, standby fund yan eh. Pangatlo, pag may approved loan. Dinagdagan nila sa bicameral conference sa 2024. Nilagay GOCC. Ang category na PhilHealth, GOCC. Kasi nag-i-invest eh. May mga bonds lahat. Tapos yung foreign assisted projects. Mabuti na sa 2025, kaya nga sabi ko, mooted na yung petition sa Supreme Court regarding PhilHealth funds.
Okay.
Dahil tinanggal nila, inamend. Kasi as I was suggesting, sabi ko, amend na lang nila yon. Kasi alam mo, yung General Appropriations Act is a general law. Basic naman, alam ng mga abogado ito, hindi pwedeng i-amend ng general law ang special law. Yung PhilHealth Act as amended, pati yung Universal Healthcare Act, mga special laws yun.
Okay, so I think we don't have enough time. So ang important, get straight to the point. What's wrong with what happened to PhilHealth?
Ang sa PhilHealth, nasa Supreme Court din, but